Hi guys, Juby here. At PUU O Mahuka. Ducky is not with me today. She's working. Just felt like I had to come here today and show you the sights over here. We tried coming here to do a night visit under my Hey What Dat episodes, but we were rained out today. It's drizzling, but it's okay. Anyway, anyway, uh, just wanted to show you the whole location itself. This is PUU O Mahuka heiau, one of the largest heiaus on this island. Stems from over here, goes all to the very end of the the field. It's actually past more, but we'll walk that thing as we go. One thing though, what I want to, totally emphasize here is when you guys come to places like this that are Hawaiian stuff, please remember that you're coming here with respect. You're not trying to do anything in here to, just visit basically. So just to give you an example of, you'll see these signs that say Wahipana, or I may be saying it wrong, but it's Wahipana, and basically what it's saying is come here and don't disturb anything. I know a lot of people come here to respect whatever on this area, but you want to try to come here and basically not disrespect the location. You know what I mean? There are a few things that people do when they come over here, when they come to places like this, which is wrapping leaves or moving on rocks or even stop. You're not supposed to do anything like that. And basically when you come to these locations, come here, look at things, visit, but don't disrespect anything. Wrapping leaves is not okay. Standing on the pohaku is not okay. Um, Basically doing weird stuff is really not okay. You're here to just visit. Now, um, reason why wrapping leaves, I know in the past a lot of people says wrap leaves so that you can show respect. Actually, it's more of a disrespectful. It's like you're telling the people who originally made these that you want to add to it. Um, there's a reason why these heiau are actually here, and based on what I know, these rocks come from all over the place on the island. So there's specific rocks that actually come here, and the specific rocks that people bring here, you don't want to add to it because once again, first off, if you're Hawaiian, okay, I don't know, but if you're not Hawaiian and you're wrapping rocks, think of it this way. Okay, think of it this way. What if I came to your place, grabbed a plant in your room, and gave it to you as a gift? It's the same exact insult. So if you keep that in mind, come over here, respect the place, look at it. Like I said in the past in other videos, unless you're a kahuna, part of a halal, or even maybe a religious, like a priest or whatever, I think that they're probably going to consider that okay. But if you're just a layman, a regular person, don't come here and wrap leaves. Anyway, let's begin the journey or the exploration. Okay. Yeah, it's drizzling. That's okay by me. I can't melt. Plus the camera I'm using is designed to be kind of drizzled on. Anyway, this is PUU O MAHUKA heiau, one of the largest heiaus on this island, and it's by acre, largest heiaus by acre. It is a Hawaiian historical site. It is a Luakini heiau, which I was told translated is a sacrificial heiau, and basically that's one of the reasons why you don't really what do you call, do that thing per se. Anyway, it's drizzling like it did last night. Hopefully it doesn't just rain me out. This is the placard telling it that this is a national historic landmark for Hawaii. Once again, guys, this is a Luakini heiau. Yeah, it's a blood heiau that you really shouldn't be eating offerings for unless you want people to come to you and all that kind of thing. But that's a whole different story. All right, let's do the quick exploration. Anyway, once again, it's Luakini. It's a Luakini heiau, and as you can tell, the heiau actually extends further down than the manicured part of the heiau itself. I remember when this used to be fully cut a long time ago. It looked pretty good back then. This whole area was manicured, and it was a long time ago, but it is what it is. I'm assuming State of Hawaii only manicures the top part of the heiau only because of the you know, for the tourists and all that kind of thing. Anyway, I'll just continue walking. Once again, guys, just remember that do not touch. If a rock falls in front of you, okay, let it be. Don't add rock, don't put it back. It was meant to fall. Back when I was younger, I gotta admit, I was pretty bad. I used to come up here back then and drink, and I think people still do. But hopefully, over time, people will realize their mistake like I have. This is a place of respect and reverence. I do know of a few homeless people who do live up here, guys, and that's part of the reason why you don't want to really come up here by yourself at night, is primarily because there are a few homeless people who live in the bush over here. If you do come across them, just leave them alone. They won't bother you as long as you don't bother them. You know what I mean? Anyway, this is the heiau during the day. Whew. Anyway, it's in 3 parts. Currently, right now, you can't really see anything else about the heiau. Here's a perfect example of what I think is not really okay, but I'm going to leave it like that. There's a rock right there that doesn't match the rest of the pu'u. I'm assuming a long time ago somebody left an offering in tea leaf, and yeah, it's not there anymore. The tea leaf is gone. But based on what I was told, this is kind of like the entrance right here. You can't really see the entrance as you go, but the entrance of the heiau is actually located right here. It's a small footsteps. It's on the bottom. It's basically blocked off by a big plant right now, but that's exactly where you could walk up and all that kind of thing. I'm just going around the heiau. This is actually the bottom of the heiau, I do believe. As you can tell, there's a lot of stuff still in the heiau itself. Once again, guys, I underline respecting the Hawaiian culture. Don't come over here moving rocks or even standing on the rocks. If a rock falls in front of you, you know, just let it rock fall in front of you. Don't step on it. Just let it be. It was meant to be there. Just so you know. Okay. Yep, the high walls of the heiau. Some say this is actually part of the entrance also, but I do not believe so. Reason why is there's really no stairwell going up to there, but there's a stairwell on the other side, so I'm assuming because of the slope this is probably another stepping, like to go up into the heiau. All right, here's a little lookout. It overlooks Waimea Bay. In the past, this used to be so open. But that's Waimea Bay. See? Waimea Bay. There's another one that basically overlooks thing, but we'll just continue on. Still part of the heiau. Gotta tell you a story though about this side where I was. Hey, look, the view is better. I don't know if you guys can see that. Let me try to. The view is a lot better up here than down there, but hey. But I gotta tell you a story about this spot where I'm standing right now. There was one part of what happened in the past. Came down here, actually came down from that side this time instead of going the other way. I was walking down here and I don't know if it was because of the menehune or not, but this is just basically what I witnessed or felt. There seemed to be a rustling in the bush over here one day, and I thought it was boars or whatever, but as I continued down the trail it had seemed to follow me on the other side and I freaked out. I think it was basically an animal, but because of my imagination I'm pretty sure it was a boar. Anyway, side story. I know I'm rambling, but it is what it is. Alright, let me turn it back. Alright, so we're headed up, back up from the bottom of the hill. Seems faster this time. Last time I came over here, it was like, took forever to go around. Maybe because the heiau now accepts the fact that I'm actually here. But anyway, PUU O MAHUKA heiau is a Laukini heiau, or otherwise known as a blood heiau. It was used to pray for victory during battle. This is before King Kamehameha had taken over the Hawaiian Islands. And the king on this island, I can't remember what his name was, came here and basically sacrificed prisoners and people, or regular people, for victory when they came to battle. As we all know, Oahu was conquered by Kamehameha. So I don't know. But story goes also that when Kamehameha, not Kamehameha, take it back. When the European settlers came down, or sailors came down, they had come to Waimea or something like that, and they had basically been attacked because they weren't supposed to be here. 3 sailors were taken up here and sacrificed on the altar, which is located up there. But basically, here's another shot, this time of Makapu'u. Yes, I don't know if you guys can see that, but Makapu'u is all, not Makapu'u, sorry, Ka'ena Point. All the way down there. But now it's turned into a historical site for people to see. It is a place of reverence for people and Hawaiians that come over here and all that. Here's a perfect example, guys, of what not to be doing. Don't create offerings like wrapping tea leaves and all that. It is not okay. If you do see signs where it says Waha Pana or Wahia Pana, well, the sign, that orange sign, don't wrap leaves and all that kind of things, because it's a sort of like a disrespect to the location. Once again, I keep bringing up that point. When you come to these locations, come in with respect. Don't come in, you know, take pictures, take videos. Don't do stuff unless you're a kahuna or part of a halau. It has to be some, you know, Hawaiian, big time Hawaiian offering person. Like this one right here, I'm pretty sure this is how you can tell somebody actually is really doing a real offering, because if you look at it, 2 offerings are side by side. One is just a wrap pohaku, and somebody who actually wrapped for real a tea leaf offering. I believe this is probably an actual Hawaiian kahuna, or somebody Hawaiian, has Hawaiian heritage, that actually came here and gave an offering. You know, shouldn't be coming up here just doing whatever. Anyway, coming from somebody who used to come up here to drink at night when I was younger, this is actually one of those rare times when I kind of didn't really see anything weird. But it is said this is a crossroads of where the night marchers walk. We did just pass over a new moon, which is the time when the night marchers really come out. But like I said, just come over here and respect. Now, as for this right here, this one rock away from the thing, I've heard people actually walk on top of it. People gotta realize, you're in a blood heiau. Where do they sacrifice? Guess what? This is what people told me is the sacrificial altar that people were put on to get sacrificed. So don't, there are a few of you guys who, well, not guys, but I'm just saying, a few tourists supposedly had come up here and stepped on that. Hopefully you guys didn't get any bachi when you guys come in. go back. But what I mean by bocce is bad luck. But yeah, don't stand on rocks. The easiest thing here is don't stand on rocks, especially rocks that look like these. Yeah, these are not okay to be screwing around with and all that kind of deal. Anyway, yeah. Alright, now we'll just look at the site. This is a great place to look at sites, guys. Just once again, I reiterate, respect the land. You'll hear this a lot from the locals here. You know, respect the aina, malama the aina, which is basically love the aina, land. Aina is land. I'm not going to go all the way down there because I'm kind of freaked out about falling off stuff. But that is Waimea Bay, and that is Waimea Valley. And for those of you who do come up here at night, those red lights are the fans. It's not night marchers. Hi there. Alright guys, so this is PUU O MAHUKA. Once again, it is a Laukini heiau, otherwise known as a blood or a sacrificial heiau. It's recommended that you do come up here to go and see things, but don't be leaving stuff on rocks unless you're a kahuna slash halau slash even a thing. Just come here, visit, learn the land, learn the, you know, learn the culture. Alright, one more thing. Hey, how you doing?
Pretty good.
You guys like the views?
Oh yeah.
That's good. Alright, this is the top, the manicured part of the heiau. This is actually kind of groomed by the state of Hawaii and maintained like that over here, primarily because it's harder to maintain the rest of the whole thing, you know. But here's something I want to point out here. I've actually seen a few people leave offerings over here and all that kind of thing. I'm not exactly sure why. I'm assuming it's because of tradition and whatever. Last time I was here, I did remember seeing money on there. As you can tell, money is not on there anymore. I'm assuming somebody pilfered it. Bad bocce on them. But I see people always bringing offerings here. Personally, I think it's not okay to leave offerings. If you want to feed the things and all that, that's okay. Like I said, I'm not a total, even she even agrees. But if you want to feed the animals that are here, then so be it. But this is kind of like bad. Based on here's the one that said, yeah. Anyway, based on what I remember and was taught, on all these heiaus, as you can tell, there's no tower for offerings. There is a tower where they used to keep the where they did their fortune telling, which is right here. That middle rock is supposedly the oracle rock that they used. I do believe they used to pour something on top of it, and then whatever direction it went, that's how it was. But I may be wrong. I'll go to the sign, the place where, you know, the tourist sign, so that you guys can see how originally this looks like. But this square part right here is actually where the tower is. As for the rock that's located on that side, that's the rock where they killed people. That's the truth. Can't really do nothing about that. But here there is supposedly a tower that's supposed to be built with 2 tiers. Top tier is only for the ali'i. Second tier is actually for the commoner. That little stand is no longer here. Back in my days when I used to come up here to drink a long time ago, it was here. I guess people just totally forgot or whatever. Fact of the matter is, again, I'm gonna state it. When you guys do come here, show respect. Don't wrap leaves. Don't bring stuff. Don't stand on the rocks. Don't climb into the heiau. I've seen videos online of people doing that. That's a no-no. Yeah, just don't be disrespectful. Come over here, visit, learn the culture, and all that kind of thing. Alright guys, here's the wahipana, that states what you guys should or not. It also says don't wrap rocks. Set, people still do. Try not to, yo. Alright guys, that's the story of PUU O MAHUKA. This is Jubu signing off. Oops. Once again, reiterating respect, respect the Hawaiian culture. Come here with reverence. Don't do like what I've said. Don't do